Now that you have activated your CTC Link account and you are able to log in, we will demonstrate how to enter Elapse time. Once logged in, this is what the homepage will look like. Under the Employee Self-Service banner, head over to the tile labeled Time. Once the display has been clicked, a variety of new tiles will be listed. Choose the Enter Time option. The screen will change to a weekly layout. Here you will be able to see all the information pertaining to your current time card, including the date of the pay period frequency, and the scheduled and reported time. The system has the employee enter the total amount of hours worked per day per week. To see each week, click on the right and left arrow of the week of 1 of 3 to view each individual week. Again, the amount of scheduled and reported hours will appear below. Now we are ready to report the hours we've worked. Select your TRC or time reporting code from the drop-down menu on the left-hand side. Please note, the system default will not have anything selected from the drop-down menu. If nothing has been selected from the menu by the time you are ready to submit, the timesheet will not be accepted. Enter the total number of hours worked on each day. Remember, partial hours must be represented in decimal form. For example, 8.5 hours would be 8.5. If an additional TRC is needed, select the plus sign on the right-hand side of the screen to add a row. Select the new TRC from the drop-down menu on the left. Enter the number of hours worked on the new TRC. If a TRC needs to be removed from the timesheet, select the minus sign on the right-hand side of the screen to remove a row. The system will prompt a question. Select either Yes, Delete, or No, Do Not Delete. If Yes, Delete was chosen and the employee wishes to finalize their choice, select Submit and OK. If a comment is needed, select the box below the day and type in the text, then select Add Comment. Once entered, comments cannot be altered or removed. All comments recorded by employees are considered discoverable. While CBC's process for requesting overtime or comp time has not changed, it will be reported differently in CTC Link. If comp time was approved by your supervisor and taken or earned in the pay period, select the plus sign on the right-hand side of the screen to add a row. From the drop-down menu on the left, select CTE if the comp time was earned or CMP if the comp time was taken. Enter the number of hours under CTE or CMP. Select the Submit button on the right-hand side above the Week Of bar. Once finished, the Enter Time page will display. Time will be processed periodically and sent to the employee's manager for approval. Please allow a minimum overnight processing. Time entered may not be visible to the employee or manager in other screens until the overnight process has occurred.